Hello, YouTubers and VSG community, anybody who stumbles across my channel and wants to watch my most recent video as of this date. This is it. My name's Mitch. I'm post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy now, 29 months. So it's been almost 2.5 years since I had surgery in Jakarta, Indonesia, under Dr. Handy Wing's care. Had surgery at Geraha Kedoya Hospital in West Jakarta. Dr. Handy is now operating out of a different hospital in Alam Sutra in Tangerang. So if you're interested in getting a consult with Dr. Handy, that's where you'll find him at. I was very pleased with both the preoperative information and the postoperative care. Can't complain at all. They changed my life, and for the better. Yeah, there have been challenges over the past 2 years. Some of the mental aspects of undergoing vertical sleeve gastrectomy, what it does with the relationships, interpersonal, your relationship with food. It's an adjustment. So anyway, my stats, if you're interested. My date of surgery, I weighed 317 pounds or 316.8. My highest weight of the year was around 350 or 360, in that range. The date of my initial consult, I think it was around 335. I'd already lost about 20 pounds at that point. My current weight, 29 months out, is not my lowest weight. My lowest weight was a little over a year ago. I was down to 207 pounds. That said, I looked a little bit on the unhealthy side. My face was really drawn and gaunt, and I decided to quit focusing so much on trying to lose weight and just try to be healthy. You know, I try to eat well. My weakness is fruit juice. I like fruit and fruit juice, and I drink a lot of it and eat a lot of fruit. And if I would cut back on the fruit sugar, I could probably lose a little more, but overall, again, I'm fairly happy. I do a lot of weightlifting. I've gained quite a bit of muscle mass. So for me, now to get down to 207 might be more difficult. It's better maybe for me to look at inches instead of weight, because my waist size date of surgery was somewhere around a 48 or a 50, and now it's a 34. Unless I'm buying Asian clothes, and if Asian clothes is probably still 42 or something like that, because clothes here are not the right size. They're made for people who are smaller. You know, Levi's or Lee's or Haggers or Dockers or whatever, 34 is what I'm in there. Camel Active, 34, 36, something like that. You know, just your normal size clothes. Large to 1X shirts, it's because I'm kind of broad and have pretty big arms. But normal clothes, I can go shop at a regular store. Even here in Taiwan, where I'm at now, I can go to A-Mart or Carrefour or the mall, and if I want to buy some clothes there, I can. But there are challenges. I mentioned relationship with food. 2.5 years later, I can eat pretty much whenever I want to. My IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, was pretty well gone for 1.5 years. I eat a little more now than I did, and I would say that it's kind of returned. I still have a little bit of stomach upset issues like I did before, since I eat a little bit more food now. But a big part of it is once you start adapting and you eat a little more food, you just got to make sure you don't eat a whole lot of unhealthy food. I've never been one to eat sweets and sugar and that sort of thing, and I still don't. When it comes to bad foods, probably occasionally I'll have hot wings or something like that, fried. But like with anything, it's moderation. You don't want to overdo it. I haven't gained massive amounts. We took a vacation a while back, and I think I gained maybe 5 or 8 pounds or something over the vacation. But it came right off. It wasn't anything that stayed around. After I had my scooter accident not this past October, but the previous October, I think I went from 207 where I was then. I may have gotten up to 228, 227, something like that when I wasn't doing much. But again, as soon as I got back to the gym, back down to my current weight of 216. So really, I watched a video from from April. In April, I was 217, I think. So 216 now, 217 then. Pretty stable. I don't think I was quite as much muscle mass in April as I have now, but you know, I was in decent looking shape. You can go back and watch that video if you want. But anyway, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. The video is less than 6 minutes in. I'll talk a little bit about what I think about the surgery and the impact on things, and you know, would I recommend someone to have this done? And simply put, I would never recommend this. And what I mean by that is, it's not something, I don't see vertical sleeve gastrectomy for me as being something that you can make a decision on like it's an elective procedure. VSG or any bariatric procedure, in my opinion, is a last ditch. You don't have anything else to do. You've got, you know, there's no other option. As I said in my earlier videos, I'd lost over 100 pounds 4 previous times. I'd lost over 50 pounds an additional 3 or 4 previous times. Every time I lost it, it came right back. Now I've been at about this weight for a year, and I've never held under 225 pounds for a year. Matter of fact, under 225, this is the first time I've been under 225 since I was a sophomore in high school. And even then I was only that weight for a couple months before I ballooned back up to 270 and then back up to well over 300. I did hold 270 for a while because I was playing football and running and exercising heavily. So, you know, I don't recommend it. I believe in it. I believe it is a fantastic opportunity and tool for someone to use to get their health back and their life back. Now, there are things you can't fix. Like, I've got loose skin that's really nasty, and you know, I can't fix that without having an expensive elective procedure, you know, tummy tuck, body tuck, all that to get it removed. Now, I'm not going to pay $14,000 US to have that done. You know, I'm in my 40s. I can wear a shirt at the beach. Nobody think twice about it. I got a good gym body. I look good in a gym shirt. But you know, if you can lose it and keep it off any other way, you know, if you've gained weight over time, or you're a woman and you had a baby, or you're a guy who had an accident or who let it slip up on him over time, go on a diet and exercise. Lose the weight naturally. If it comes back in 6 months, then start thinking about something more drastic. Because I honestly believe, and I've not had it done, that I would be years and years and years and years closer to my death right now than I am now. I think my health is much better than it was. And the procedure enabled me to do that. It enabled me to get to the point where I can say that. You know, you can go back and watch my earliest videos on this channel, and you'll see a very tired, worn out looking person. You see a guy who looks ready to kill over. You know, he bloated and poofy and in a lot of ways miserable. And I'm not that person anymore. You know, I've aged a little bit. I'm a couple years older now than I was then, but I probably look younger than I did then. I got a little bit of darkness under my eyes because I'm kind of sleepy. Haven't slept really well lately. But, you know, I'm a lot healthier. So, what does the future hold? Well, you know, I think I could end up teaching again. I could stay here as working here in Taiwan. I don't know. I'm sure God has a plan. But if you want to chat with me or you want to have any questions, like, comment, subscribe, all that. I haven't done any videos in a while since back in April, because I wasn't really getting a lot of feedback, not a lot of viewers, not a lot of subscribers. I would see other vertical sleeve gastrectomy bariatric channels with hundreds of subscribers and a lot of discussions, and I guess I figure a middle-aged man, my journey is not as interesting as maybe a younger woman. But there are guys who go through this too, and if you have any questions for me about different aspects of how it affected me or anything like that, feel free to ask, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and God bless.